But basically God's saying, look, Jesus is better than angels. I never told an angel I was their father. I never told an angel like these. No, I created angels. But Jesus is greater than this. It goes on verse 6, 7. It says this, and again, when God brings his firstborn into the world, he says, let all God's angels worship him. And speaking of the angels, he said, he makes his angels spirits and his servants flames of fire. I think this is where the train goes off the rails. God makes an order of things. And he has these angels that are on this earth. They seem like they have things to do. But then God tells these angels, I want you to worship a person. And what I know for certain, there's at least one angel that said, I will not. I'm not going to worship a person. I'm not going to worship Jesus. I'm better than Jesus. And in fact, that one angel, Lucifer, got a third of the angels to say, we are not going to worship this created, that we are better than these people. Why does God love these people so much? Why does he love that person so much? Why do they think they're better than who we are? And so there's a third of the angels who revolt against God. And this October, I'm going to do a whole series on angels and demons. And we're going to talk about this in detail. But just for this point, you need to know that God told the angels, let all God's angels worship this being, this person I'm going to bring on this earth. And they're like, no, I don't like this. And I think this is what's going on. And then it says, in the angels, I'm going to tell the angels, he's going to make his angels, angels going to be spirits, and they're going to be, and all the servants, you and me, we're going to be servants, we're going to be flames of fire. And so basically, what I see in the rest of this chapter is a couple more examples how we are better than angels as children of the living God, that Jesus is better than angels as the Son of God. And we're seeing that some of these angels don't like this. And it says of you and I that we have this flame that we're supposed to fan this into flame, right? We're supposed to fan this fire into flame.